Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Alissa Capron and I post new cleaning videos every Tuesday. And lately I've been doing a lot of cleaning, mostly because I've been getting really bored, stuck in the house all day because of this coronavirus. Where I live, we're not officially on a lockdown, however most places are closed, so there's nowhere to go anyways. But on the plus side, I got to do a lot of cleaning that I don't normally do or have time for, so you'll see all of that in this video, and I think this is one of the best videos I've made so far on YouTube, so I hope you guys like it and think so too. I also cleaned the tracking in this window with a toothbrush, which seems excessive, but it worked really well and it was super satisfying to do. So I hope this video gives you guys some motivation and cleaning ideas for when you get bored, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. So today I'm starting in my bedroom by making my bed, and I have mentioned to you guys before, but I don't make my bed every day. I just make it when I'm making YouTube videos, and that's pretty much it. To wipe everything down and disinfect everything, today I'm using Lysol or Clorox, and yes, I did just spray it directly onto the remote. I wouldn't recommend spraying anything directly onto an electronic, but the remote still works fine and I was just lazy, so that's what I did. I keep putting my shoes on top of this cube shelf because the closet is so small, there's not room for a shoe rack, so I know I would just end up throwing them into the back corner where they would probably get ruined. So this is how I've been keeping my shoes nice. Now I'm all done cleaning the bedroom and here's what it looks like. Next I'll be moving on to the bathroom. I mentioned in a previous video that I've been washing my hands so much that they're cracking and actually bleeding sometimes. So this is the only lotion that I've used so far that has actually healed my hands, and only in about a day of using it. So I would definitely recommend this lotion or probably any Vaseline lotion. Now the Lysol says that you actually need to let it sit for a minute or two before wiping it down for it to actually disinfect. So that's why I sprayed down the countertop and then the toilet before wiping anything, just to give it a little bit longer to sit. But this is actually really difficult for me because when I start cleaning, I get into a rhythm and I just really don't want to have to stop and wait. moving on to the bathroom window, I first just wiped it down lightly before I started on the tracking. But basically how I did this was I sprayed the tracking with my Grove mirror and glass spray, the same spray that I was using on the outside of the window, and then wiped it down and repeated this a bunch of times until it was clean. And then I used the toothbrush to get into the cracks and to try to get into the corners where most of the dirt is stuck and hard to get to, and then just kept wiping it down until it was as clean as I could get it. Here's the final result, and you'll see there's still some dirt left in the corners, but overall I think the toothbrush did a really good job. So now I'm using my Method Wood for Good spray to clean off the baseboards, and I'll use this around my entire house to get the baseboards. They're just kind of dusty, so this just made them look a lot nicer. To clean the bathroom floor, I'm using this Bona squirt mop, and I'll also be using this later on all of my hardwood to clean that as well. These clothes that I'm putting away right now, these are my boyfriend's clothes, and I'm taking them upstairs. This is where we have a finished attic, and it kind of is a mix between a bedroom and an office. And also that's where my boyfriend keeps his clothes, because I've shown you how small the closet is down here. The drying rack that is always in our living room does fit in our laundry room, however it doesn't leave a ton of space for walking because it's so big, so that's why it's always somewhere floating around the living room. And here I go again, spraying directly onto the remote. At least this spray comes out pretty misty, but don't be like me. This corner by the bathroom always gets neglected, so I'm finally taking the time to clean all the dust out. So I moved the lamp and vacuumed up all of the dust and then cleaned off the baseboards with the wood spray. Moving into the kitchen, I'm putting everything away so that I can spray down all of the countertops and then wipe them all down with my Lysol. I'm again using this Flitz polish for my stovetop. It works really well and leaves the stove super shiny. Now I'm cleaning out the microwave, which I don't often do. I already took out the glass turntable and I'm going to wash that in the sink. I also would not recommend cleaning your microwave before you clean your stove if your setup is similar to mine, because I ended up knocking all of the crumbs from the microwave onto the stovetop and then I had to wipe down the stove again. Now I have 1 million dishes to do because a part of our dishwasher broke. So we actually had to go without a dishwasher for a few days, and I did all of the dishes by hand. And being stuck at home and not having a dishwasher is a bad combination because it also means that you eat every meal at home and therefore have a ton of dishes every day. So those of you who like to watch dishes being done, this is for you. So where I'm vacuuming at right now is under the front of the dishwasher. There's usually like a vent or something, I'm not sure what it's actually called, but there was a ton of crumbs and dust and dirt behind it. So this was super satisfying to get to vacuum it all up. And then after I did vacuum it, there was still some dust and dirt stuck to the floor, so I just took a damp washcloth and wiped that down. Now I'm finished with the kitchen, and I am just going to let all of those dishes air dry because it's much easier. So next I'll be moving on to folding some laundry in the bedroom. You've been wondering when I was ever going to use Clorox wipes, but I have been trying to conserve them since I think they're running pretty low at the stores. So I did use a Clorox wipe to wipe down all of my door handles and light switches. So that's all for this video. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next Tuesday.